Hey guys, sorry my voice is even more messed up than before, but today we're going to be talking about writing your first AF in NFA LD, so just the 1AC today. So in NFA LD, you have 6 minutes for the first affirmative constructive, and in that constructive, you want to have a couple of things. So first, you need a solvency section, and in that section, you're going to have your plan text, and you also want some kind of solvency advocate, which would just be a card explaining why generally the affirmative is a good idea, why the affirmative plan text is a good idea, and elaborating a little bit more on what it would do. Any cards you have justifying specific parts of the plan text would also go here, like a card that you have that's saying that the actor is especially good or the mechanism is especially good would go under solvency. Then you have your advantages. Generally, 1 to 3 advantages is what you want to aim for, and we have other videos explaining advantage structure, which I'll link. And then finally, you have your framing. So framing arguments are ones that explain why certain impacts are more important than others. You don't always have to have framing in the 1AC, but if you're reading, for example, like a soft left AF, which has more high probability structural violence impacts as opposed to high magnitude extinction impacts, it might be a good idea, it probably is a good idea to have some framing in the 1AC. Most of the time when people write their first affirmatives, they're too short. So if you finish writing your 1AC, you feel like your advantages are complete, you have solvency, you have everything that you think, like all the arguments you have so far are pretty complete. I have some general guidelines for what you can add based on how much time you have left. So if you have only like 20, 30 seconds, 15 seconds left, you should probably add some preempts to predictable neg arguments or framing if you don't have it. If you have more like a minute, then adding another impact scenario is a good idea. If you have more than that, if you have like 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes, that's when I would recommend an additional advantage. Obviously, this might vary in your specific case, but that would be my general advice. If you've never seen an LD case before, I'll link the wiki below so you can take a look at some examples. And next week, I'll be making a 2-minute Tuesday on how to improve your 1AC once you have written it. That's pretty much it for today, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye.